Welcome to part 2 of the 3-part tutorial series on working with the Gradebook in Ignitia. In this tutorial, you will learn how to adjust the content and pacing of a student's course in the Gradebook, which will allow you to provide differentiated learning for each student based on need. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to skip and unskip course units, change assignment statuses, and block and unblock assignments. In part 1 of this series, we covered how to locate course enrollment records. You also learned how to open the 3 different gradebook views, including course, unit, and assignment. Let's go back and look at the unit view within the Gradebook tab. In the last tutorial, you learned that the skipped column was an individualization tool. Here's how it works. Placing a check mark in the skipped box next to a unit will remove it completely from the student's course content. If the course is compatible with Flex assessments, Ignitia will remove all assignment questions related to skipped units. You can see if a course is compatible with Flex assessments by looking for the word Flex in the information column on the courses page. But why would you want to skip units? There are a few potential reasons. You might skip units when they don't fall within your school's established scope and sequence, or if it's not necessary for an individual student to complete that unit. Another example would be when a student transfers to your school after the school year has begun. That student has already completed and been assessed on work at his or her previous school, which you can see on the transcript. In most cases, you probably would not require the student to do that work again. Therefore, skipping may be helpful in this situation. As the end of the semester or year approaches, you can then unskip the units, which will restore all questions to the semester and final exams. Now let's go to the assignment view and look at a few more individualization tools. Expanding out the course by clicking the plus sign will allow for you to see the assignment view. We discussed each of the different assignment statuses in the previous tutorial. These statuses change automatically as students complete their work. For example, when a student completes one assignment, the status for the next assignment automatically changes from not started to assigned. But assignment statuses can also be changed manually when needed to individualize a student's coursework. For example, you may decide that this student does not need to complete a specific lesson in this unit. By changing the status to skipped, it will be removed and all future due dates will be adjusted. And just like skipped units, if the course is compatible with Flex assessments, the quizzes and tests that follow will not include questions from the skipped lesson. By changing a status to assigned, you can assign lessons in a different order than the established sequence. But please note, if you plan on making the same sequence changes for multiple students, you may instead consider building a custom version of the course that has those changes already in place. Please view the Custom Course Creator tutorial for more information about changing the order of assignments. Next, let's talk about the blocked column. In the last tutorial, we said that a checked box in the blocked column indicates an assignment that a student cannot access until it has been manually unblocked by the teacher. Automatic blocking can happen as a result of initial course enrollment settings or default threshold settings, which are discussed in other tutorials. Notice that you can also choose to block any assignment by placing a check mark in the box next to the assignment. This can be helpful, for example, if you want to set up review checkpoints as your student works through a unit. Unblock an assignment when you are ready for the student to work on it. To do so, just uncheck the box. The student will now be able to launch and complete the assignment. This completes part 2 of the Gradebook series of tutorials. For more information on the Gradebook and its functions, please view the next tutorial. If you have any further questions or would like more information, please contact technical support at 800-735-4193 and select option 1. Thank you for viewing this Ignitia tutorial.